Quick question for all my Gen X women out there. Is it menopause that's bothering you, or is it all you've been told about menopause? At the risk of sounding like the opening to a drug commercial, that's my stance, is question everything because science has not studied this enough. Society does not support us through this. And our parents were boomers, the silent suffering generation that told us nothing about anything. My mom didn't even tell me about how to handle my period. Certainly not going to talk to me about menopause. Like when I started Perry, the problem wasn't the symptoms, it was that I didn't know where to turn for help with them. I didn't know I could talk to my friends about it. I just assumed they were all suffering like I was, right? That's all I'd ever seen. It's women just spontaneously fanning themselves, men laughing at it. Nobody spoke about it. I thought you just get sweaty, you gain weight, you struggle, you get wrinkly, and you just slowly slip into the void. Like you're old, right? What have you got to say? Like, I had accepted as somebody who's a rebel against society's scripts, I still got in. Fortunately, somebody came along and showed me an alternative. I got COVID, which planted me on my couch for 10 days, and I started flipping through Netflix and found an amazing documentary by an amazing OBGYN who was like, hold the phone. This as an OBGYN, she got very little training on menopause. Something that women spend a third of their life in, she got like basically no training on. So she's like, science is not there yet. And then we've got the study from what, 2002, done on much older women on oral estrogen, which is synthetic. We don't do synthetic estrogen anymore. We do a bioidentical. We do it topically, so it's not going through your liver and throughout your entire bloodstream. It's staying localized where it can be effective, where it can be safe. We have mammograms have really evolved. You can check your stuff. This is the tide that is changing. So this is not your mother's menopause. Whatever that was, however it was treated then, however it was stigmatized then, well, it's still a bit stigmatized, but we're not going for it because we're Gen X. We talk about everything. We define things ourselves. We are the vocal and rebellious generation. And once I saw that movie, it was like, oh my God, I have options? Like, this is not a done deal. This is not carved in stone. This is still a vibrant and vital phase of my life. It's like the heavens open and the angels sang. So if nobody has told you this, I am now on a mission to tell every woman, the same thing that I was told was that this is undefined. So much of it is still unknown, and we need you in the front lines of this movement. It is a midlife movement. We are claiming it. We are changing it. This is what we do as Gen Xers, right? We're the latchkey generation. We're the handle it ourselves. I'm not saying you have to handle this yourself, but you do need to move into the driver's seat. You can't just trust your doctor who's maybe still operating on that very old study. By the way, the black box warning for estrogen has been removed. Society who doesn't support you, and still too few role models about what is possible at this time of our lives. You're going to need to claim this. If you're waiting for permission, it ain't coming. Like you give yourself permission, and that's what changes everything. You decide right now during this video, or maybe after with a journal, what is this time of your life going to be? And write it down. This is what I want this chapter to look like. Something very powerful happens when you write it down. USA Today did a study that writing down your goals increases them by like the chance of them by like 1,000%. It's no small thing to write down what you want. Your brain actually starts going for it because its job is congruency. It can't handle the conflict between what you want and what you have, between where you want to be and where you are right now. The brain's job is congruency. So once you get clear on what that is, your brain goes about building the road towards it. Don't worry if you don't see a path to it now. Your brain's going to attract resources and opportunities and people that are going to help you and move you along. Your job is just what do you want it to be? And you're not going to know that while you're still bouncing off of what everyone else is telling you, like some pinball. Is your problem menopause, or is it what you believe menopause to be? For me, it was what I believed menopause to be, and I am rewriting that. And I have a free community of other women that are rewriting it too. So if you want to claim this lane of your life, write down what you want it to be and go about having it, then I want you inside my free school community, The Lounge. There's a link below to join it. We're in the middle of a 7-day self-love challenge right now. You can come in and start along with us and start prioritizing yourself and hearing who you are and what you want. Most women I work with do not lack wisdom. They lack a way to listen to it, trust it, and act on it. You are who you've always been, my friend. And you know, like you've always known. We just got to turn down that outside noise, turn up that inside voice, and get you defining this chapter of your life. Don't let anyone else do that for you, okay? And click subscribe. You can hear more cool stuff like this.